What's good, everybody? What's good? This your boy JTL, aka Big Op, back with another one out from the North 18. And yes, I'm back with another This Might Be Risky reaction. So on this one, it's part of a show that Hamp put together about Black Americans versus Africans. I know, but it's a good conversation to pretty much have. So in this clip that I'm reacting to, Hamp asked a question about the first Black Panther movie. Was it a situation where they was pinning Black Americans against Africans and trying to show one being better than the other, or trying to keep this divide and conquer mentality going between us? So in this, Illa Sophical, shout out to that brother, is going to be versus Chaotic Truth. And you know how you get down. Gonna have to get there. So let's get into it. But first, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get there.
I think they do, but I think it's a message, and there's a hero and villain in both sides. It's all about the perception of the person that's watching it. You know what I'm saying? Because T'Challa had a point and Killmonger had a point. Like, they both had similar views. You know, they went about it different ways. So unfortunately, the people that watch it, they pick sides. But you just get past that, you can see look at Magneto and Professor X. Look at Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. They both have two different outlooks about going towards the same goal, but the goal is liberation. The goal is our people first. Just T'Challa was just going about it a more diplomatic way because he was still in tune with his culture. He still was a part of Wakanda, just like Africans. They go through the same thing we go through. They go through similar things in America, but they're in Africa. They have a nationality. They understand their culture. They are more directly connected to their lineage. But in America, we're still trying to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, they don't really know where they're from. They can't tell you what tribe they're from. They just know they may be from Africa, but they don't know where. So T'Challa, Killmonger represented that lack of knowledge. So that anger is more prevalent in the American experience because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? The African at least know, okay, my mom is Zulu or my father's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one knows more about themselves than the other. So that's why the anger is so prevalent. But I feel like it's just always somebody trying to divide us. You know what I mean? They sold us Africans with flowers on their face, and they sold Africans drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So we both were sold the lowest expression of each other. So there's always some propaganda involved.
So shout out to Illa. I think he gave a great example and what he was talking about versus and the bullshit that we go through and the way that they divided us as images that they portray. We thinking over here in this country, we go to Africa, there's a bunch of flies on kids and they over there starving. And then our brothers and sisters come over here thinking that we out here shooting up, bang, bang, and just selling drugs. There's no beauty in none of our cultures. And it's still prevalent today that's how we look at each other, sadly.
Okay. CT was popping.
Oh man,
What you think, man?
about the movie Black Panther?
What you think about my synopsis? What I took from it? What
I don't know,
Killmonger represented? Because we might be able to see what Illa said, but I would argue.
Hamp, where your neck at, man? Pause. Try to lift your neck out your collar a little bit more, bro.
That the majority
Living too many weights.
of people who watched it didn't. They see him as a villain regardless.
You want to know what I really think, man?
Yes, I would.
My interpretation of the movie, and by the way, it's nothing more than just a science fiction. My interpretation of the movie was the idiocy of showing Wakanda as this hyper sophisticated nation state. I think Killmonger represented the reality of the Black. And I think Wakanda represents this imaginary fairy tale land that never existed, that will never exist with Blacks. At least in our lifetime, it would never exist. That's what I really got from the movie. Like every time I saw a scene of Wakanda, I said, what the hell is going on here? Why are we lying to ourselves? And I think the movie even though it's a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I still looked at it as this big lie. And I felt like, again, like Killmonger brought me back to reality because he was from the States. That's what I got from it. To be that's just what I got from it, Hemp. You did ask me. So.
I asked you. Now, what do you? Why?
Now you saying Wakanda is something fake? You ain't gonna see nothing like that in Africa, really? I mean, you can go to South Africa; it's beautiful over there. You can Ghana. There's places in Africa that is beautiful. That like we know how Dubai look. Ghana looks like that. Beautiful places in Nigeria. I don't know.
Wakanda would be a dream for any nation or country or people, right?
No.
Does
we have
Japan
that right now.
look like Wakanda?
Yeah, Japan. You could even argue China, even though China's a dumpster fire. You could argue China. You can argue.
Wow.
Oh my God! Wow. You can argue.
Who else?
I'm sorry. I'm going to go on mute because already I'm being cut off.
Nobody said nothing. Nobody said shit.
Here goes the thing. Most Western European countries look like Wakanda. Wakanda had rocket technology. Rocket technology, that's 100 years old. Most nations have already had that. Still have it. You have countries right now that are dibbling and dabbling in fission technology right now. Okay. So what I saw Wakanda was already what the white man and some Asians already have. Some Orientals, I mean. So
hold on, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not yet. No. No, not right now. No.
Hold on.
This man has asked me a question, and I patiently waited while you were speaking. I'm not up for questions.
Are you right? You right. You just said
you're right. All right, cool. Go ahead, Kate.
This is facts. Wakanda show what already the European already has, and that is just a fact. I'm done talking.
Go ahead, Illa.
Real quick before the brother Illa gonna, and make sure y'all check out This Is Risky. This might be risky, sorry. And then Philosophical, I just went and found the brother channel. Y'all go check that brother out too, because I think he's gonna drop some knowledge. You know what I mean? If y'all want to go check out Chaotic Truth, just know y'all gonna hear some shit that y'all may not like, and some of y'all might be conservatives, you may like it. But on some real shit, this be that self-hatred that we be talking about. Bruh, like to sit there and lie and say facts, and then you just talking about the white man. You don't know your history like that. And I think he does that on purpose. Because, I mean, I'm going to let y'all hear what the brother Philosophical got to say.
Real talk. Go ahead, Illa. And then I'll get everybody else.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But you said a bunch of fucking bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't take. I already know you about to say bullshit all night. So I ain't even, you just a face. So we just gonna get to the bullshit first. For any fucking black man to sit here and be mad that a work of fiction made black people look good, it's fiction, bro. It's supposed to inspire you. You think everything the white man said about himself is based on a fucking fact? He'll make a movie of him as a pharaoh. He'll make a movie of him as your ass. It's called entertainment. He projects images that's not actually real into the world that he never did. And for you to sit here and say that shit, like with this, I mean, I don't have a problem with Trump. But you came on here with your fucking Trump hat and you're gonna sit here and tell black people that's stupid? Who the fuck you think taught the European how to speak? Like, what do you know about history? Europe was 99.9% illiterate until we came. Like, that's a fact. So we ain't even got to fast forward to Wakanda. What do you know about history, brother?
And real quick, he said something that is very, very, very much true. It's sad when you mean to tell me that when we show image of ourselves, oh, you gonna kick it, stomp it down. That's some bullshit. But then you got them showing movies of them being in Egypt, blonde hair, blue eyes, in freaking Egypt. Pharaoh. But that's okay. You gotta be a Superman. That's okay. These Jesse Lee Petersons be tripping me out because they're lie about stuff. And they be jock scrap riding for the other's team. And it's just like, just say you hate yourself. You hate black people. Just say it. You ashamed of who you are. You just hate yourself. Because the reason why I say it just boils down to that is because when you start making up some bullshit, just say what you really feel in your heart, bro. Just say it with your chest.
How do you think the European got into knowledge, brother? Who taught the European how to read and write? I'm asking you a question. Who taught him that?
May I answer?
Yeah.
I would assume that the European developed language like every other human being on the planet. It started off with click clacks. It started off with drawing on the ground during hunter gatherer or during the hunter gatherer stage of mankind, and it eventually evolved independently into a language. The European languages, you have the Indo-European languages that consist of Latin and Greek, et cetera, they may have evolved from again simple click clack languages or drawing on a cave somewhere. That's probably where it came from. This myth that the black man has taught everybody everything, I don't see it. It's not evident, and it's actually appalling that black people lay claim to almost everything, including air. But the fact of the matter is that if the black man taught the white man all this, why hasn't the African or the black American developed for himself? I don't get it. I mean,
okay. So you didn't. So basically, you used two words. You said "I assume," which means you don't fucking know. Two, you said another word. You never really defined it. You're assume, and you said "I feel" and "I assume." So in other words, that was a real fancy, articulated way of saying you don't know. So.
Shout out to the brother Philosophical for that. That's some real G shit. Think about it, guys. He said, I would assume it came from click, clack, drawing, hunter-gatherer, and all that. But it's bullshit that black people think that that's where it's the issue at. They literally have it. Matter of fact, I give y'all a task. Either y'all go look it up for the way Europeans learn the knowledge, and then what cultures and societies came first. Was it African or European? Then not only that, if you want to see some visual, go look at Home Team right here on YouTube. Channel called Home Team. I think it's Home Team Africa or something like that. This brother gives you different literature that you can actually look up that supersedes the times that he's even talking about. That Chaotic Truth is actually talking about. So I'm pretty much going to end it here because they just going to go back and forth on some, well, Chaotic going to keep saying stupid shit. But the thing of it is, the reason why we keep having this issue is because we're going off imagery. Just like Philosophical said. It's okay, like when they show us in a positive light now, it's bullshit. After we've been watching the bullshit of us for so long. But you mean to tell me you haven't taken the time to be something or look up and read something about your own self and where you actually come from? It's sad and it's really sickening to go out and just leave Peterson everybody to death. You know what I'm saying? You're not really doing history and research. You're saying I haven't seen it. But it's not our fault if you go around degenerate black folks or no, and then that's all you pay attention to and you think that's all that's out there. And then when you go around white folks, you just love everything beautiful about them. No, that's I'm sorry, but that's not our fault. So because in my city of St. Petersburg, Florida, shout out to my people. I love y'all. I see it plenty of black folks all the time doing their thing. Beautiful homes, nice cars. Above all that, family. I see it all the time. I know I can see the lineage. Family. So if all you sending nigga shit, maybe you need to open your eyes and go take your ass somewhere else. Maybe come down here and visit the city and I'll show you around some good black folks and black families. For real. It's your boy JTL, aka Big I, out from the North 18. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And also keep your eyes open, man. Read a book sometimes. Actually go back in history and fucking read. Stop just watching TV and just listening to music and letting that shape you out. And then and travel. Go to some of these places where you can see beautiful black people doing their stuff together. Stop listening to this bullshit. Holla at your boy. Chip.